With each level of success, a business owner achieves greater income tax exposure and other tax liabilities, larger, more complex estates to protect, personal and business balance sheets with larger and more complex assets and liabilities, more key employees to lead and nurture and incentivize, and more people generally for whom business owners are responsible. More and more financial business issues which require a fresh, comprehensive planning review. As we can see, life is getting more complicated.
Federal tax law broadly understood, including the tax code, case law, regulations, various kinds of private letter rulings from the IRS, adds up to probably well more than 70,000 pages.
And not even the biggest CPA firms have a truly comprehensive understanding of how all its parts interrelate. Not doing anything guarantees that a business owner who keeps hitting new plateaus of achievement will pay taxes at higher and higher marginal rates. To reduce taxation requires planning, and planning requires navigating through a galaxy of complex and moving parts. On top of IRS legislation and rules, each of the 50 states has its own tax code, and there are separate pieces of legislation, like ERISA, that interact with all of these parts. There are simply too many elements for any firm or entity to master, and to add to the fun, some components of the federal and state codes and other legislation are changed every single year. There is an answer to this challenge. We believe that wise planning begins in embracing the complexity, not trying to simplify it. Business owners who work with advisors who understand the pervasive nature of this complexity actually empower themselves to make better decisions. That's because effective advice is bigger than any single firm. Collaboration, linked networks of expertise, and knowing how to identify specialists who can act and pull everything together on behalf of the business owner client. That is how real value gets added. A business owner stands to reap huge benefits if their advisors can build and manage effective teams of experts. Complexity comes with a silver lining. That silver lining is strategic team building. We live in an era of specialization and specialized knowledge. Team building, when it's done strategically, is the glue that pulls everything together. There are many individuals and firms who have focused their efforts and invested years and often decades of their time in becoming experts in very specific and sometimes very arcane or obscure areas of the tax code or related legislation. They become extremely knowledgeable about a small number of issues. These experts may have knowledge that's only 1 inch wide, but it's also a mile deep. Some of these people have become masters of areas which are highly, highly relevant to successful business owners. Strategic team building pulls everything together. If these experts are out there, and they are, and if they have the expertise to help successful business owners, and they do, business owners need to know that the experts exist and how to find them.